814 Wrestling presents Road to Glory. Now, here's your commentary team of TV's Mike Edwards, Drew Shannon, and the X-Man.
X-Man, we got a big main event tonight.
Yes, and when we mean big, we mean big.
And look who we've got coming down to ringside.
And ladies and gentlemen, what a guest referee this is.
The Rev Ron Hunt. This guy was one of the greatest, the greatest Eclipse heavyweight champion. Held it for over 2 years. What a great champion he was. And that matchup, that Bull Rope matchup, if you haven't seen it, get on YouTube and check it out. It was amazing. We had it downstairs on the other end of the mall. Unbelievable matchup. I'm sorry you missed that one, X-Man.
I know, I was sad I missed that one.
Yeah,
when I was here in February, that was signed. I was like, sheesh, I have to wait till June, and then I missed it.
He did, but I mean, it was Thunder Kid is up with Thunder Kid. What a great matchup that was. And now Rev,
life happens.
Here's what I got a question about Rev. Rev just lost the title. Was at the time now the shortest reigning 814 Grand Pennsylvania Champion in history, but he was also the first. But he was also the first.
Oh, okay. So
he has that distinction as well. The thing about it is, do you think he's going to be impartial in this matchup next week? I want to ask you that right now.
I don't know. He has a history with both men. Tony Onyx beating him last month, and now, of course, Zakk Ramses.
Well, the way that he explained it to me is he want to make sure that Zakk Ramses doesn't do something underhanded, or whatever you want, however you want to put it, to Tony Onyx.
Yeah.
He's trying to, this man's kind of been a mentor for Tony Onyx since that matchup that they had over a year ago now, too. Do you remember that matchup?
I do remember that matchup.
That's a great matchup.
It's a great matchup. If you haven't seen it before, go back on YouTube and watch it.
Absolutely. It was a great match. And it was when Tony was still with the Grim Guild under the tutelage of Zakk Ramses. Zakk sent him to kind of soften up the Rev, but the Rev took a liking to Tony and has actually got him out from under the thumb of Zakk Ramses. That's why Tony was with New Glory with Hunter Huffman.
Oh, here comes Zakk Ramses.
Zakk Ramses. This is an interesting side because since you have been gone, it's weird to see him as the challenger.
I was going to say, last time I was here in February, he was still the reigning champion. And then, like I said, I saw the match. I watched the match on YouTube, and I saw the results that night, and I was like, holy crap. Rev Ron beat him. And then back, July 6th, Tony Onyx beat Rev Ron.
What a succession of them. We waited over.
So that makes Tony Onyx the longest reigning 814 Pennsylvania Grand Champion.
You're right. Currently, he is the longest reigning champion.
But I think Mr. Ramsey has been the longest reigning 814 Pennsylvania champion.
He held that title for a little over 2 years himself.
Because then the previous record was Jai Cool, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. This guy.
I know ISP had some long reigns. So did Randall Fairway,
yes.
but.
The thing about it is, I don't take anyone from Zakk Ramses. When he was the Pennsylvania champion, he was a great champion. He was a very dominant champion. I don't always agree with what he does in the ring. I don't agree with everything he says.
So this title here is a combination of the AON Pennsylvania Phoenix Pro Grand Championship.
And Eclipse Heavyweight Championship.
And Eclipse Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, this is the top of the. This is basically it's essentially a brand new title. Each of the titles have still had their lineage.
These titles have lineages where Randall Fairway, ISP, Black Lightning, all holding at one point the AON Pennsylvania Championship, and even the original Western Pennsylvania Heavyweight Championship. Eclipse Wrestling Champion Rev Ron Hunt, the longest reigning.
Correct.
Also held by great champions. Randall Fairway is a former Eclipse champion, am I not mistaken?
You're right. I mean,
and
Rev Ron Hunt took that Eclipse title from the former champion, who was Max Morrison, who actually cashed in his legacy title. The first and only guy to cash it in and did it successfully.
And here comes Tony Onyx.
Tony Onyx, and you can just see the look on his face. Tony Onyx is a little bit nervous, and I don't blame him.
Well, compared to the gentleman that you have in the ring, Rev Ron Hunt has been in the business a good while. Zakk Ramses been in the business a good while. Tony Onyx training in the facility not too far down from here in the Galleria Mall. So There's a whole lot of talent in this ring. Tony Onyx is a great up-and-comer, but he is a rookie compared to Zakk Ramses.
You're right. He is a rookie compared to both men in the ring. He has been a good champion so far. I'm not going to say great champion because he hasn't had any defenses yet.
This is his first defense.
Yes, he's been
But
proud.
he's been doing all the promotionals, and
He's doing everything he should be doing for the champion. But
he's a great talent.
He is. He's an amazing talent. There's no doubt about it, which is why he beat Rev Ron Hunt. I mean, Rev, you can see Rev after the matchup giving his props to this, giving this man, as they say, giving him his flowers. Because this guy has been coming along. This guy is one of the standouts of our facility training ground. I mean, unbelievable. An unbelievable talent.
It's your main event of the evening. It is for the 814 Wrestling Pennsylvania Grand Championship. Your special guest referee, the Rev Ron Hunt. Introducing first the challenger. He hails from Oceanside, New Jersey, weighing 285 pounds. You are all meeting him. He is the Miasma, Zakk Ramses.
So weird to hear that Zakk Ramses is the challenger. I haven't heard that since the night he won the title from Jai Cole, the King Beast.
And like you said, that was over 2 years ago.
And that was amazing. Defeating your referee last month for the 814
Old Drew stirring up crap in there.
Drew had to show a little bit of respect to these guys.
Drew's been partial to Ramsey lately.
His opponents hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's the 814 Wrestling Pennsylvania. Let's go!
And now we have that Pennsylvania Championship. Mark Charles bringing the title and putting it in front of us.
Mark Charles is going to enjoy a matchup just watching.
That's
After
good.
you did the first 5 matches, and you've taken a beating here tonight.
He has.
And Rev just tried to kick Drew out of the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Drew, like you said, being very, not impartial.
Hey, Norway, take care of this guy. What do you got him special guest refereeing for?
Drew, what's going on?
What is up with that? What is up with that? Rev Ron Hunt.
I like this decision. That's a great decision.
Yeah,
That's
shut up. I don't know
Yeah,
how is he going to be calling this down?
He is going to be impartial. This is a guy that
Oh,
said
will
both-
he?
both
He is a
men.
reverend. He loves Jesus.
What?
That's right. Referee said,
See, he doesn't know where. He's pointing over to Martin to ring the bell.
Well, maybe he thought Martin had the bell. Like
And now
I said,
here-
he's a reverend. He's a pastor.
this is a big challenge.
He
for
should be
Tony.
put out to pasture.
This is a big
No,
challenge
pastor,
for
not
Tony.
pasture.
Tony's belt.
Mark, do you want to do
Tony's
commentary?
Well, let's.
You could be the man of 1,000
Edwards, I
things
know you're
tonight.
trying to get a word out edgewise, but
I'm just trying to call the match like I see it. This is a big challenge.
I
for
didn't
Tony Onyx
realize
for his young
this is going
title
to
hold.
exactly. I mean, both men are just about evenly matched. I will say that.
I didn't realize that Big Tony Onyx and Zakk Ramses are almost the same height.
Both big men. The thing about it, the advantage might be the fact that the Miasma, Zakk Ramses, has a little bit more experience in the ring and is a former champion. That helps a little bit. But Tony, being young, might actually shock Zakk like he did Rev Ron Hunt. You don't know what Tony might be working on. Tony's been training
Well-
at the facility, but under the tutelage also of Connor Huffman, who's learning from EC3.
Well, did you see the promo that Zakk Ramses cut saying that he's got a plan? He's got a big plan
Yeah,
tonight.
what is his plan?
I have no idea, to be
Come on, don't give me
perfectly
that
honest.
garbage. What is his plan? You know it. I know you know it.
Look,
You
I'm
can-
going to be brutally honest. I have not.
referee right there.
You want me to answer the question? I'll answer it.
Yeah.
I have not spoken to the man within a month.
Oh, come on now. You know. You have to know. You're
Dude, I'm serious. I haven't talked to him within a month. I have no idea.
You're in his back pocket. And there you go. Rev now separating. That's good right there. That's impartial. He separated both men in the corner when they're taking shots on each other. Rev so far, very impartial in this matchup. I like it. And now back to the corner again, and Rev has got to get in there. Back in there, out of the corner now. Tony is being very careful, very cautious, and I like this side of Tony. He can't get in there with his youthful exuberance. He can't be over. Oh, duck.
Whoa!
Ooh, nicely done.
Minute. Oh!
Nice one over there.
Nice clothesline by.
That was a nice clothesline. Yes, I will give you that.
Tony Onyx actually surprised Zakk Ramses. Zakk out of the ring is like, I can't believe that.
Zack's not the only one surprised.
And I
See,
like,
Rev's doing good. He's counting. What do you think? Mark. He's doing a good job.
He's been impartial so far.
He's not you, but he's doing okay.
It's definitely not you.
He needs to wear a bow tie. That's what it is.
Zakk Ramses, though, is
He needs to wear a shirt that fits.
the thing about it again is that Zakk Ramses, and there he drew out the inexperienced Tony Onyx. That's what I said before. The experience factor for Zack might come into play versus Onyx. And now Tony, take it to him, and don't take anything away from Tony. Not only is he a grand champion, he's a KSWA tag team champion with New Glory.
Yeah, I give him that.
He's on a hell of
Whoa,
a
whoa, 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 what?
And right now, Tony is on a hell of a run. But the thing about it is he's got to stay calm. He can't let himself get too excited in a matchup like this.
Is he going to chop him right there in between the fans?
Oh my God! And Tony is taking it to Zack. I like it.
Come on, Rev, let's get it in the ring.
Yep. Rev is up there. He's making the counts.
I think the count should be making the counts, but you know.
Well, the Rev might be letting this go a little bit. This is an important matchup. It's a championship
I think the
match.
Rev's doing a great job as a ref.
So far, he's been very impartial. I think it's been right down the line. And he might be letting things go. He might not be as strict as maybe Mark Charles, but this is a heavyweight title match.
I think also if Mean Mark, why do I call him Mean Mark?
I have no idea.
He's the other guy. He's the other guy, 6'10".
I was going to say, I just called you Mean Mark. I almost called you Mean Mark Callis.
But right now, they're back in the ring.
Showing my age.
Tony Onyx waiting for Zakk Ramses to turn around. Zack turns around. Oh,
Beautiful.
Wow. I can't believe that. That's impressive.
That was very impressive.
The agility of Zack.
Oh, yeah.
God, what a back suplex. Nicely done.
What I was saying, gentlemen, is I'm sure if Mark Charles was officiating, he would let him go a little bit because it is for the championship.
So I'm saying it's a very important matchup, and now he is calling on the rope, and now he's backing Zack up. That is
See, he told him to break it. He was holding on to the rope.
He broke it. He broke it.
Referee is doing his job.
Well,
so
I know
far.
that the Rev was trained by Mark.
Check on Tony, make sure Tony can continue the matchup. That's what a good referee should be doing.
You know how the NFL has
Well, if there's a good referee in the ring, you know.
have you do that here.
And now, take it to, oh my God, what a big right hand by Zakk Ramses.
And that's a big right hand. There's a
Again,
big soup
now,
pose.
choking him in the corner.
There you go. Count of 5. You have to break it.
And he broke it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a chop.
He has a
there's
count
not-
of 5.
There's not much you can say about that one, but
That is a big chop in the corner. That's what I'm saying about it. Oh, clothesline in the corner.
Rocked his head. He almost hit the. Oh,
jeez.
He almost hit the ring post.
That's getting close. I mean, Tony.
That is the power of the miasma.
Tony could get a concussion on that.
seriously, he's missing it by maybe an inch and a half.
Unbelievable. Oh my God, now there's a chop as well.
He's beating the living hell out of him.
And Tony taking a couple shots himself. Fired him in there. Not a very good one, that last one.
Come on, Zack, don't lose focus. Oh!
Come on, Zack, don't lose focus.
Well, I don't want to see either of these guys get DQ'd. Get him off the rope, Zack. I don't want to see him.
Powerful forearms.
Stomp in the back. Now in the center of the ring, rolls him over. What is Zack got in mind right now? Going for a cover, very arrogant cover. And you're not going to pin somebody. And right there, smart.
That was smart. He grabbed the bottom rope.
I'm going to give it. He shouldn't have pinned him like that. Absolutely not.
Zack knows better than that. Should have rolled to the center of the ring. But
if he would have hooked the leg.
Well, that arrogant cover didn't do any justice either.
No.
Here's some arrogant kicks to the face.
Well, I don't think those are kicks. He was basically wiping his feet.
Yeah, well,
that's more like
his boots are dirty.
That's disgusting.
It's more like insult to injury, really, more than anything. It's more of an insult that's actually hurting them, Tony. Now Tony firing those shots in, comes off the ropes.
Oh!
And caught him with the boot that time.
He almost took his head off.
Now cover the leg. Let's do it. Come on, let's bring the.
The kick out.
Hey, that was a bit of a slow count.
Was that part of his plan? Was that boot part of his plan?
I have no idea what his plan is.
You should. You're in his back pocket. Crying out
Yeah,
loud.
they call you Drew Miasma.
First of all, nobody calls me that. Second of all, I have not talked to the man in a month. I have no idea what his plan is. He hasn't been returning my calls.
You're not Drew Miasma because you're not the overboarding force that he is. You're more like just like Drew has asthma.
Okay.
Kick to the back right there.
Why don't you call the match, all right?
He is calling the match, damn it.
Kick to the back. It's Zack in total control.
I'm going to start letting some F-bombs fly, and you're going to have to censor this.
And now he's helping. I don't understand it. He's helping the guy up instead of just putting submission or doing something before. And the champion is fighting from a kneel position. Back up, knife edge chop. Tony is giving it his all though. I mean, Tony is not backing down. Give him credit for that. shot right there.
The crowd on hand is behind Tony.
Another shot to the face right there. Big right hand. And here comes Tony. Tony in the corner.
Oh! Boom to the face.
I think a tooth flew out.
The inexperience.
Oh!
And a big clothesline from Zakk Ramses goes in the
That's
cover.
gotta be it.
Referee was in position.
We got a new champ, boys.
Tony taking it out.
Not quite yet, but we
Tony
will.
showing
We
a
will.
lot of heart right now in this matchup. What a great matchup. This is a real test for Tony in his heavyweight championship for his Pennsylvania Grand Champion. I'll say this, I mean, if Tony can beat Zack and retain the title, I think his career, it's unstoppable. There's nothing he can't do at this point. But this is, again, that's why he's the Miasma. He is a dark, overpowering force. And that's exactly what he's doing right now to Tony. And now he's just jaw-jacking Tony. And
Tell him how it is.
this is,
Oh!
paintbrushes him. I don't agree with this at all. You don't do this in the middle of a matchup. Like we said,
Oh, wait a minute.
There you go.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
broke a little code right there. Now off the ropes.
Come on.
Tony. Oh my God! I think we just had a house call.
Nice kick there by Tony Onyx.
But Tony
Big
Onyx
guy.
cannot follow up on that, X-Man.
No, this is taking a lot out of him.
This is
Not
a,
taking anything away from Tony, but Zack has been beating the living bejesus out of him.
well, these are two guys.
Yeah, he is.
These guys are just beating the hell out of each other. What a great matchup! And this is what the
This
heavyweight
is a
champion.
great match.
This is what this Pennsylvania Grand Champion in front of us. This is what it's all about. It's a matchup like this.
This is what it's all about.
Two of the top competitors here in 814 Wrestling, fighting for their
lot of,
grand title.
Now, both men need to get to a vertical base if one of them's going to win this title.
We're at a count of 5 here.
Referee doing the job. Rev so far very impartial in this matchup, in my opinion. Now both men underneath. Oh my God! What a shot from Tony! What a shot from Zack! And now one from Tony.
And now one from Zack.
Jesus!
They're just beating the living crap out of each other right now.
Oh!
God, just what a slap! A forearm, and now another one. And Tony back up the vertical base. And he's got the high ground now.
Now watch those closed fists there, Rev.
Well, again, I think he's being let a little bit go just because of the importance of the matchup.
Tony Onyx
He's like,
feeling
both
it
of them go.
from this crowd.
He's let both of them go with the close fist. Let him up for a side slam.
Oh my
and then
God,
strength
no,
of
no,
power.
no!
Oh my God, the power and strength of Tony Onyx on this play. Over for a cover.
What?
Referee in good position. That was a 2.
That's a bit of a slow count, though.
You're actually
I'm not
right
gonna.
about that.
I'm just saying.
And I mean, Tony, don't argue with the referee at this point. Keep your head composure. I understand you're young, you've got that inexperience, you've got that enthusiasm, but stay focused on your opponent. Don't argue with Ron. Oh my God, what a shot to the face.
Wow.
Right hand by Tony Onyx. Goes
That
from
ring
pillar to
just
post.
moved.
Well,
Just
our,
shifted
our
right-
chairs just moved.
Oh my God! Like a missile out of the second. Woo!
You can feel the floor shake.
I think Zack might have the way he came down. I don't think he even knows where he's at. Wow, what an impact.
Somebody needs to buy the ref, Mark here, a piece of pizza. He's taking a beating tonight.
Oh, he's got him scoozled. He's going to set him up for a choke slam. Oh my God, what a
That's
choke slam.
it. That's got to be it.
The impact of that choke slam.
Bringing that belt home right now, baby.
How did he kick out?
Wow.
I don't even have an answer for that one.
I thought that was it.
Drew, the look on his face. Drew is actually silent.
I had my hand ready to ring the bell. That's how I thought we had a new champion.
Drew is actually quiet.
10 minutes have expired in the match. 10 minutes have expired.
Unbelievable matchup between these two. The heart, the determination, the grit of Tony Onyx to want to hold on to that belt.
I did. I honestly thought that was it. I was ready to.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
I was with you, X-Men. I thought it was over at that point. I can't believe Tony kicked out. Drew was speechless. His jaw was down.
For the first time in like 15 years, Drew Shannon is speechless, folks.
I couldn't believe it. I thought a fly was going to fly in his mouth. It was open so long. And now Zack going up to the high rent district. This is not smart. Zack is not a top rope wrestler.
Is this the big plan? I don't know.
You tell me.
You tell me. I don't know. Oh my God!
Listen,
He almost still got him.
not by much. Tony, the wherewithal to get out of the way.
He almost still got him. That could have been nasty.
That could have been, but that's how much this title means. Zack is willing to leave his feet, and he does not do that. That was a bad plan if that was the plan.
And the capacity crowd here.
I don't even know if that was the plan.
is behind big Tony Onyx, your 814, or excuse me, yeah, your 814 Wrestling Grand Champion.
Pennsylvania Grand Champion.
Pennsylvania Grand Champion.
Yeah, trained here at the facility, so of course this is kind of a hometown crowd for him, and now he can't wait. He's stalking. He is stalking. He's begging the Miasma to get back up to a vertical base. He is stalking this opponent. You don't see that usually. People don't stalk Zakk Ramses. He's got him up for Uranagi.
Oh my God!
Now Uranagi, that's
gotta be it.
And now goes over cover. Boom! Zakk Ramses kick out.
Ooh, like 2.5.
That was, don't get me wrong, that's a great maneuver, but I knew that was not going to be enough to hold down Zakk Ramses.
Oh, I thought that was it.
But he might have caught him off guard.
I thought he had enough to just catch him off guard there and
Did you kind of notice again that the count was a little slow?
Well, he's being consistent for both of them.
I was going to say, I haven't seen it
think
fast one way or the other.
I don't notice the difference. I think he's being impartial so far.
And Mark agrees he's been impartial.
Right down the line, impartiality.
Well, Mark's also been hit in the head a couple of times tonight, so.
And
I know he's been hit in the head a few times tonight. He's got smacked in the face.
And now Zakk Ramses is being stalked, and this does not usually happen for Zakk. Zack's usually the one that shoots the beings.
Come on,
smushed in the corner.
Come on.
He's usually the hunter, not the hunted. And now Tony, look at his face.
You need a beer, not a piece of
Tony
pizza.
is very angry.
What? Wait a minute!
What the hell was that?
What the hell is that?
What? What happened?
What the?
Did I just see that? Wait. No, come on. No.
What?
Wait a minute!
Wait a minute.
Is that the plan?
He just like almost kicked his head off of there and into that cotton candy machine over there.
The time of the fall, 13 minutes, 30 seconds.
What?
Your winner
Mark is confused. He's just
the new Pennsylvania Grand Champion. No.
But look at
The Miasma.
Look at the Rev. Look at Ron Hunt. Ron almost doesn't look proud of himself.
No, I don't know what that was all about.
He doesn't exactly look proud of himself. He just walks away. Nothing. There's no nothing. Usually Ron is one of the first guys to grab a microphone in the match. He usually says what's going on. I have no idea what happened. What happened? You tell us. He's your guy there. You tell us what happened. What did?
I'm
lost.
at a loss for words here, Edwards.
I don't know what it. Tony had a great matchup with Ron Hunt. Beat him. I understand that. I get that.
Goodness,
but to do that.
That kick came out of nowhere. Like I said, there's a cotton candy machine over here. I thought he almost kicked his head into it.
I can't believe that. And then Rev, instead of getting the mic and saying, he walks off. He walks away.
Rev's got some explaining to do.
He's got a lot of explaining to do.
And now, your 814 Pennsylvania Grand Champion is the Miasma, Zakk Ramses.
Well, you know how this goes, X-Men. I mean, when it comes to wrestling, we usually have a lot more questions than answers. But after this one, and now he just kicks Tony Onyx out of the ring. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The disrespect of Zakk Ramses.
And why is Drew taking the belt up to him?
And now Zakk is high-stepping in the ring. Drew
is like giddy like it's Christmas morning.
And now, Miasma kissing the belt. I mean,
Drew saying we did it.
But Drew didn't have any idea what the hell the plan was. Every time I asked him, he said, no, I don't believe him. Like the way Drew Shannon
I think there was, wait a minute.
Well, he's saying, I did this.
I was going to say, Drew didn't do nothing except announce him as the winner.
Right. And now Zakk is having words with Drew.
He just hit Drew!
Like, good, he deserves it after what he's been. The way he's been.
Come on!
Good for him. I like Drew. Drew's been a friend of mine for a while. But after what Drew did to him, you know what?
What's he doing to Drew?
You know what? Drew's been so partial towards Zakk Ramses. He's getting what he deserves. I told him, you cannot trust the state. Did you know that, X-Man? And Drew is tapping out.
We need to get some help out here.
And
here comes the Sons.
The Sons of Biffle County coming out with chairs in their hands. And Zakk is going to powder out now after what he did to Drew.
He just attacked Drew Shannon.
Well, I told Drew you can't trust this man, and he does.
I won!
Yeah, we know. We were here. We called the match.
Wow.
And Mark Charles is now confronting him. Mark Charles needs to confront Rev Ron Hunt about what happened.
I'm more concerned for Drew. I know, like, he's been having some fun with the Miasma, but You don't do that. Drew is not a competitor.
You don't trust a snake, and that's the problem. I tried telling Drew off the air. I told him constantly, don't trust this man, and he did that. The way he acted, the way he's treated everybody when we say something about Zakk Ramses. I'm not saying,
look at this.
I'm not saying
Look
he
what
deserved
it's got him.
I'm not saying he deserved it, but he did.
No,
he
he
got his
that.
comeuppance because
Big
of that.
man, a very big man to put his hands on an announcer, right?
He didn't win the fight anyway.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Zakk Ramses put his hands on an announcer, and it happens to be someone that I respect very much. Let's hear it for Drew. Let's hear it for Drew. Come on.
I mean, thank God the Sons of Midland County were here to make the save.
Yes.
The next time I want you pick on somebody or somebody's your own size. I know that you're a little bigger than us, but I'll bring you down to size and show you what we're all about. Leave my boy Drew alone. Come on, let's hear it for Drew.
Well, what a night of action we just had. We have a lot.
What a great night. Before to end on that note with Drew getting beat up.
Again, stay tuned to our social media pages. Stay tuned. We're going to have the matches up on YouTube at some point. Stay tuned to the Facebook page. We have lots of news. We have breaking news. We have a lot to go over. And we still got to figure out what in the hell Ron was thinking.
Yeah, we got a lot of unanswered questions here.
We'll do the bottom of this as best as we can. I promise you that, fans.
I'm glad that they got Drew out of the ring and he is being helped back, but not under his own power.
Well, I don't agree with what happened, but he got his comeuppance. That's why you don't trust a snake, and you know that.
I know that for a fact. You do not trust the snake, and
he put his.
Unfortunately, that's a sour way to end the show. But what a night!
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far in the video, consider checking out our other videos, like this one right here. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And check us out on all our social media platforms to stay up to date with 814 Wrestling.